So I just measured the inside of the drain pan. It's about 30 inches from the edge of the wheel well. And it stops somewhere like right around here, 30 inches in. And then about, 12 inches in from here. So it falls right around here somewhere. That's where we think the drainage is going to be right now.
Okay, so for the past few days, we've been under the van a lot. Faustino just finished measuring up where the drain hole is going to be. So we just wanted to make sure that we didn't cut into anything that was important under there. Now, here's what the shower is looking like so far. The base for the shower pan there. And then we took down one of the walls because, as you can see, the wall kind of protrudes into the hallway just a little bit. So we're going to have to shave that off. Now Faustino has this new tool that he's not completely 100% comfortable with, so hopefully this works. Okay, so we've already marked off where we feel it needs to be cut, and this is an inch. So all he has to do is take off an inch. That's it, just an inch, right?
That's all I say.
Good morning, beautiful people. It is a cold day here in New Orleans, but we are not gonna let that deter us from getting this bathroom shower done. So that's what we're doing today, you guys. We're doing a shower, and what we are about to do is we're going to drill a hole, a practice hole, just a little bitty hole into the van's floor, and then we'll get under the van. See, where we drill the hole is a perfect place to put the drain. So let's get started. Here's the drain. And we're gonna have to find a hole dozer that's gonna be big enough to fit the drain. I really want to think that it's gonna be this one, and I think this is maybe 2 inches. So let's see how this works. Made the hole. There it goes. Bam, and there we have it. I just made the hole. I am pretty proud of this perfect hole that I made. Now that I've finished with the hole, I'm gonna clean this up just a little bit, and then I am going to put some silicone around it. And here's my silicone. And then what I'll do is go underneath here and put some Rust-Oleum on that exposed metal right there. And yeah, it's coming along. It's definitely coming along. Okay, so here we are back in the van, guys. Hold on, because I'm actually trying to capture this on Instagram as well. So give me a second. If Instagram doesn't get to see it, they can catch it here on YouTube. So anyway, guys, I'm using this silicone, and this is the silicone that we picked up from the hardware store. So what we're about to do right now is silicone this hole. What do you think? You think this is a lot? Do you think there needs to be more? What do you think?
That looks good.
where we left off last night, folks. We were actually able to get 3 of the back pieces in. So what we have now is this awkward little space right here. So Faustino had to cut a 4-inch 3/4 birch plywood to fit right there, and then the ceiling panel or the ceiling plywood is going to lay on top. So this is what we have so far. Half of the back wall is up, or a little bit more than half of the back wall is up, and now we're going to try this little piece here that was just cut and see if we'll be able to finish the back wall. And there it is. It actually fits perfectly. So what we did was we made 2 countersink holes here and 2 here, and then we also put another screw here. So it fits really well, and what we're working on now is the side walls. What are you doing?
I'm about to make
Oh, he is making a lot of noise.
what am I making? I'm about to make 2 jig holes. 2 jig hole screws.
That's what you're making,
That's
jig
what they
hole
call.
screws?
That's
Okay.
what I call it.
Okay, so that's what he's gonna make. He's gonna make 2 pocket holes.
Okay.
So he's making the pocket holes so that this side panel will have something to grip into, and that is going to be these 2 crossbars that we put up. So this is what we have, and I'll show you a bit more later.
Bosa? What are you doing?
Securing the walls. So guess what? We are finally putting the shower pan in. So here's the shower pan. You guys know that we did a few modifications on each side of the shower pan. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to take some adhesive, which is this is what we'll be using. We'll take some adhesive and we're going to put it on the bottom of the shower pan. So here's the drain, here's what the shower pan looks like, and here's what it looks like after modifications. So wish us luck. Here goes nothing. So here it is. We just finished cutting the FRP. Now it was a little tough because we used these shears.
Hey guys, so the last time you saw us cutting FRP, we were using these little shears, and that's only because in some previous videos we saw people using the electric shears, and they said it kind of doesn't cut, and they didn't want to use a jigsaw because it would fray the FRP. So we've been using a jigsaw to cut the FRP, and it cuts it real good. It's a real clean cut. Nothing's gonna fray. So if you're cutting FRP, make sure you use a good jigsaw, and I wouldn't even use those scissors or anything else. So right now I'm getting ready to remove the template that I created for the FRP, and then we're going to start cutting.
So what are you doing right now? What's going on?
Oh, we kind of cut this short, so we're basically trying to create a fix by caulking over this. And then we're going to put this, basically another FRP right over that. And it's going to basically just be a continuation of the FRP. And then we're going to caulk that. But that's probably like the best workaround right now.
So now that the FRP is cut, we're just trying to see how it fits in the van before we actually add the adhesive to it. Let's see what happened right there.
Well, you know,
No,
measure,
don't.
Measure once, cut four
Oh
times,
no,
I
it looks
guess.
like you measured. Yeah, it looks just like that. Like you measured once and cut 4 freaking times. Okay, so now that we have the FRP walls all measured up and cut as much as they're gonna be cut, what we're gonna do is we are going to add this adhesive. So this is what we're gonna be adding to the back of the FRP, and then we'll be able to put the FRP in. It's looking pretty good. The cuts could have been a little bit better, but I think it's pretty good for the first time. What do you think? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I mean, there's no way to tell if it's leaking until it leaks.
Until it starts leaking. So we just put our second wall of FRP up, and what we're going to do now is put fast grab on this last wall, and then we'll be able to put the ceiling of the shower in. Okay, how's it looking?
It's looking good. Where is, I need something, so I don't have to, I got it.
So now that we have all of the FRP up, what we're going to do is we are going to let it dry, and then we'll come back and fill in all the gaps with caulking.
So what I'm doing now is bracing up the top of the ceiling with these 2 6-foot beams. That way get some good pressure against the ceiling.
Just like that, we have our little helter-skelter going on over here. We may have went a little bit overboard with the bracing. So after we let this sit for a little while, what we're going to do is we're going to come back in here, and we are going to fill in all of these little areas with silicone, and should be finished. Yay, I'm so excited. Hey guys, so it is actually 24 hours later, and Faustino and I are just walking out to the van to kind of check on the shower. So what we're gonna do today is we are going to take all of the bracing down, and then we'll put the silicone in the cracks, and yeah, hopefully we'll be finished with the bathroom today, and we can wrap up this vlog that we have been doing for about, I'd say about a good 3 weeks. Okay, so now that all the braces are down, what we can do is we can go over these little areas here with some silicone and some caulking. You can't even see me. Oh, I can't see you, that's for sure. Is it too dark? You see this? Yeah, well, this is actually, just gonna go ahead and let that car pass. And then we'll get under the van and see if where we drilled the hole is a perfect place. I hate that I did that. See where we.
Hey guys, so the last time you saw us cutting FRP, we were using the these little shears. Well, but we've been using we've been using the jigsaw to cut a jigsaw with a nice thin blade. Cuts the FRP nice and thin. Cuts it nice and thin. I already cut it nice and thin. So we've been using a jigsaw to cut the FRP, and it cuts it real good. It's a real clean cut. Nothing's gonna fray.
So if you're cutting FRP, make sure you use a good jigsaw, and I wouldn't even use those scissors or anything else.